Chapter 5 The Way the World Looks. Gappu's Air Journey. Gappu was a brave little mouse. One day, they saw children playing with a huge gas balloon. The balloon went up and touched the roof. Gappu was thrilled. He got an idea. Next day, when the children went to school, Gappu climbed up the string of the balloon. He could see the blades of the fan from above. Oh, there is so much dirt on these blades. From below, they look so clean. This is how the fan looks from below. Gappu looked down. He could see the bed, the chair, one table with books on it, and the other table with a bottle, a jug, fruits, etc. How do these things appear from the top is shown here. That stupid Chinky is looking for cheese. She could not even see. It is kept on the top of the jug. But Gappu could see it clearly. Can you think why Gappu could see the cheese on the jug but Chinky could not? This is because the jug is placed on table, whereas Chinky is down and Gappu is up. Gappu can see things which Chinky can't see. Just then a strong wind pushed the balloon out of the room. The balloon flew up and Gappu started going up in the sky. As he looked down, he could see his house. As he went higher, he could see things around his house. The park, the Gurudwara, the railway line, a sweet shop, and Suhani's house with a big water tank on its roof. Who is that on the railway track? Is it that fat cat Monty? Ha ha ha! From here, it looks like a big white mouse. This seems, as I run towards my house, it appears big. But from here, it appears small. How is this possible? This is because when you run towards your house, you are nearby your house. So, things in your house appear big. But when you look at these things from distance, that is from the top, they appear small. Remember, when we see things closely or from side, it appears big. But same things when observed from distance appear small. Self-study. Yummy! I didn't knew there is a sweet shop here. The balloon went up, up and up. Gappu kept wondering how big the world is. Now he could see lots of houses, streets, roads and buses. Wow! Is that the train looking like a long box from here? These cars and buses look so small from here, just like toys. And people look like ants. Suddenly, there was a loud sound. Fart! The balloon burst and started falling down, down, and everything started looking bigger and bigger. Thup! Gappu fell on the railway track. He ran to save himself from the cruel Monty, who ran after Gappu and the other rats on the railway track. When Gappu saw the railway track from above, it looked like this. But when he fell on the track, the railway line looked like this. Oh, things look so different when you look at them from the top and from the side. Look at the railway track shown here. When you stand on the tracks, how does it appear? Here it looks wide. But from these tracks, if we look far, how does it appear? Small and narrow. Here, it looks wide and big at this end, but as we look further, narrow and small at the other end. Why does this happen? Can you tell? If we are close, then things will appear bigger. But if we look at the same object from a distance, they appear smaller. Yes, here also it is the same thing. When we look at the objects placed in the straight line from a distance, they appear smaller. And if we look at two straight lines from a distance, they also appear smaller and seems to come closer to each other. But this is because that we look at the object from a distance. Self-study. The park behind Gappu's house. Do you remember the park behind Gappu's house? Here is a bigger picture of the park. Look at it carefully and answer the questions. First, mark the gate nearest to the sweet shop. Answer. The gate nearest to the sweet shop is gate A. Second, if you enter from gate B, the green bench will be to your which side? Answer. If you enter from gate B, the green bench will be to your left side. Third, when Suhasini entered the park, the flower bed was to her right. Which gate did she enter from? Answer. When Suhasini entered the park from the gate D, the flower bed was to her right. Ismail's home. On the phone, Ismail told Srijata the route to his house from her house. The route map is shown here. This is what Ismail told Srijata. From your house, reach the milk booth and then take a left turn. From the second crossing, take a right turn and go over the bridge. After the bridge, go straight and then take the first right turn. After about 100 meters, you will see a big park. When you cross the park, you will come to a side lane. My house is the first house in that lane. First, did Ismail go wrong somewhere? Can you correct him? Answer. Yes, after walking straight from the bridge, Srijata should have taken the first left turn instead of the first right turn. Second, show where Srijata will reach if she takes the route told by Ismail to her. Answer. If Srijata takes the route told by Ismail to her, she will reach in opposite direction of Ismail's house. Third, write the directions for going from Ismail's house to Srijata's house. Answer. If we start from Ismail's house, then we have to take the first right turn and walk straight. From the crossing, taking right turn, walk on the bridge and go straight. After that, take left turn and walk straight. Without taking any turn at the first crossing, walk straight, and at the second crossing, take a right turn and walk for few steps. You will find a pink-colored house, which is Srijata's house. Ghibli and the Big Box. Do you remember Ghibli the ant in the Math Magic Book 3? Well, one day Ghibli saw a big box on her way. It looked like this. Ghibli moved across and turned left. Now she could see the other face of the big box. Ghibli got confused. What sort of box is this? She climbed up and tried to see the box. the box looked like this. This box-like thing is the dice with which we play, which has numbers 1 to 6 written on it. The number on the opposite faces of this box add up to 7. First, which number was on the opposite side of 5? Answer. The numbers on the opposite faces of this box add up to 7. When 2 is added to 5, we get 7. So, 2 is on the opposite side of 5. Second, what will this box look like if you opened it up? Mark the correct picture. Answer. This box will look like this if it is opened up. Its correct picture will be like picture A. What we have learned. Seeing from above, objects look smaller. How the object looks from far or near. How the object looks from top, bottom or in front of. How to draw a map of nearby places. Understand mathematical approaches of a dice.